Hi, everyone. Just feeling really grateful that I took that shot with Rain at lunch. No, I know it's naughty. So, no, it helped. Okay, so this talk is kind of like a love letter to my dad. So it's going to sound really elementary, but it's because it's this idea of a spiritual investment portfolio. And it's just something I wanted to unpack and share with him, and I decided to share it with you all here. All right, so this is me at a point in my life where I was really focused on everything outside of myself. I was obsessed with the way I looked. I was bleaching my hair a lot. And I was going out and really focused on success and money. And I think that's something we can all relate with, right? Like we have all grown up in this very capitalist society, and that's the focus. And I'm not similar, but it's not my fault. It's my dad's. This is my dad. He's like the king of capitalism. Like he really believes in it, like the Bible, like Christians, yeah. And you can see here, he's kind of grumpy, but he's almost smiling in the middle photo. This is when he was visiting me in Bushwick and I got to dress him up for a minute. So he's super special to me. I've always wanted to impress him. I've always wanted to, I think more than anything, make him proud. And for me, that was making money and finding success. And so fast forward, I'm a freshman in college and I'm in the business school. I'm like, let's go. I'm a business major. I'm gonna make money. And everything's going great until financial accounting. Financial accounting was really hard. Who here has taken a financial accounting class? Yes, it was very hard. Hell yeah, okay. And I'm assuming that you guys passed. I took the class 3 times and I never passed it. So I did what my dad did. I became a communications major instead. And so by the time I reached my senior year, I was really lost. I just given up on the whole dream. I was like, I'm not gonna be this business person. I'm not even sure about making money, and it just all felt like bullshit. And part of that was because I found meditation. I was really unhappy focusing everything outside of myself. And I found this deep power. Read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Shout out Eckhart Tolle, it was great. And from there, I learned a lot about the power we have. And this system within me lit up and a doorway in my mind opened. So I did what any confused Westerner who just learned about meditation would do. And I got on the first flight to Thailand and I went to a 10-day silent meditation retreat in the jungle. Crazy, right? It was crazy. It was crazy. I was noticing how insane my mind was. I was noticing seeds of fear and judgment and distraction popping up in my mind like alarm bells. And it was really hard. And I really hated myself after that. And I felt like a baby. I felt foolish and naive. But it didn't stop me because I was committed to the path, committed to learning about this path. And it's funny to me that, you can spend 10 days in the jungle, but somehow I've learned more about meditation from Hector's dad jokes than I have from monks in the jungle. So I find that funny. So fast forward, I do all the things, cult to cult, ayahuasca retreat to microdosing season. And at the end of the day, it always came back to meditation. Like in my mind, I was always like, no, I just need to meditate, but I really didn't know how. And so for years, I knew that was kind of what I needed to do. And so it wasn't until this training, shout out Lou, and I was in week 3, and I was like super blissed out. I was like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. I was like, really no thoughts, and I was blissed out, and I was like, that's what it's about. And then what pops into my head was insane. It was spiritual investment portfolio. And I was like, that fucking capitalist is at it again. And I couldn't believe it. I was horrified, but I sat with it and I started to peel it apart, this idea of a spiritual investment portfolio. And so stay with me. When you really think about it, the financial system that operates outside of ourselves, it is currency, it's exchange, it's how we assign value to the world. And when you bring that system inward, you notice like the body, right? Like we have our mind and our heart and our nervous system, and they all work together to allow us to function, and they're sharing energy. And then you start to connect that with spirit, the unseen, like what we really can't see. And that's when it starts to get interesting. So maybe? Yeah, no, back. Yes, okay. So think about it. We've been learning this. Every moment is like a micro investment. Every thought, every action, all of your attention, how you react, the choices you make, it's all a little drop. And so in Tibetan Buddhism, we see these as seeds. And so the seeds that you plant become patterns, then the patterns become your life, and then that is how you see the world. And so if you plant fear, you're going to get scarcity. And if you focus on people pleasing, you're going to get burnout. And if you start to focus on presence, then things start to open up a little bit. So your spiritual investment portfolio starts to become really important to you. You're like, how you're generating value for yourself, like how you're creating the life that you want to live is there. So let's break it down into the practices we've been learning. I know it's insane, but okay. Bonds, right? So your bonds, this is the foundation of your portfolio, right? It's the part of our portfolio that is safe and it's reliable and it's slow moving. It's not gonna spike and it's not gonna crash. You're gonna hold on to it long term. You gotta have that foundation of that single point focus meditation. You have to learn how to focus. So this is your foundation. And then from there, maybe you can move into a love meditation. And so this is a little bit more high, like volatile, right? You're gonna have higher returns, but you really just have to stay in it. And just like love, your emotions swing, so can these like basic stock market, like, yeah, high yield stocks. Because I passed financial accounting, I know all about this. Okay, wait, back one, just one. Oh, I think I'm missing a slide, which is crazy that I'm missing that. Maybe it's, no, you didn't see that, okay. So the next slide, this is kind of trippy, is your Tonglen meditation. It combines love and purification. It combines these really rich concepts, but you have to like get up to that point. And that's what I would compare with like an early Bitcoin investment. It's like high yield, high risk, it's super volatile, but the results are really exponential. So it's not here, but it's there in spirit. Okay, we'll just kick it here for a minute. Okay, so the question is, where are you investing your energy, right? Like what stocks are most important to you? And so we're all going to die one day. Every minute counts, and we have a limited supply of time. So just like any financial advisor will tell you, the important thing is to just stay in it, to stay in your practice, because the market is going to fluctuate. Shit's gonna hit the fan and things are gonna be really great. But the key is to just leave your investments, like stay in your practice. And so if there's one thing that you take away from this metaphor, it's this. Please stay in your practice. Invest in what is important to you and water those seeds so that they can grow. And trust in your inner economy even when it dips. The compounding effect of 1 minute today becomes 2 tomorrow, and then 5, and then a whole new baseline of being. We all already have a spiritual investment portfolio. So the question is just, where are you placing your mind, and what are you investing in? Thank you.